Good morning, Primary 5. Today, we will start the first lesson in Primary 5, okay? Do you remember what is this? It's one whole. You can say it's one chocolate. We divided it into 10 parts, okay? If we take one part from these 10 parts, how can we write it? We can write like this. 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. That means I take one part from 10 parts, okay? This is a fraction. How can we convert from fraction to decimal? Do you remember? Yes. Step number 1. Put down the numerator. 1. How many zeros under? In the denominator, 1 0. So, we will put the point of decimal after 1 digit. After 1, we will put the point. We will put 0. That means 1/10. 1/10. Do you remember? 1/10. The first house after decimal point, it's tenths. Tenths. That means this is 1/10. 1/10. Okay. What is this? It's one whole. We divided it into 100 pieces or 100 parts. If I take one part from these 100, how can we write it? Yes, it's one part out of 100. Out of 100. And we can read it as 1 over 100. 1 over 100. How we can convert it to decimal? Yes. Put down the numerator and look at the denominator. How many zeros? 2 zeros. That means we will put the point after 2 digits. Okay. I have just 1 digit. What can I do? Okay, put 0 and put the point decimal or decimal point and put the other 0. That means 100. 100. Look at me. Concentrate. 100. 100. Okay. So the second house after the point, it's 100th house. It's 100th place. It's 100th place. Again, the first house or the first place after point, tenths. 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 And the second place after the point, it's hundreds. Hundreds. Yes. How can we read it? 100s. 100s. Okay. If now I have 1 and I divided this one into 1,000 parts, see, it will be very small part. Each part, it will be very small. Too small. Okay? If I take one part like this, how can I write it? 1 out of 1,000. How can I read it? 1 out of 1,000. Or 1 over 1,000. Now, how can I convert it to decimal? How can I turn it to decimal? So, step number 1, put down the numerator. 1, okay? How many zeros under in the denominator? Yes, 3 zeros. That means I will put the point of decimal after 3 digits. Oh, I have just 1 digit. I will put 2 zeros. 1, 2, 3. So now I can put the decimal point and another zero. Okay? Look at these. Which is the greatest part? 1/10 or 100ths or 1,000ths? Look at the models. This is 1,000. See? It's too small. This is 100ths. It's small. This is 1/10. It's the greatest, okay? So 1/10 greater than 100ths and 100ths greater than 1,000ths, okay? It's very important to be clever in converting numbers from fraction to decimal. So we must revision it. If we say 375 over 10 equals, how can we convert from fraction to decimal? Okay, step number 1, put down the numerator and look at the denominator. How many zeros in power 10? 1 0. So we will put the point here. Okay, 726 over 100. Now, how can we convert this fraction to decimal? Step number 1, put down the numerator, 726. And how many zeros under in the denominator? 2 zeros. That means we will put the point after 2 digits. 1, 2. Yes, we will put it here. Okay. How can we convert this number to decimal? So, step number 1, we will put down the numerator here. 7,249. Step number 2, look at the denominator. How many zeros in denominator? 1, 2, 3. That means we will put the point after 3 digits. 1, 2, 3 here. Okay, now in these decimal numbers, there are 2 parts. 2 parts. Whole number and decimal fraction. Whole number and decimal fraction. Whole number and decimal fraction. Okay. In the decimal, we set the name of the last house. We write the number in it. Okay. Here, the last number is 5. In the 10th house. So, we read it like 37 and 5 tens. Here, what is the last number? 6. Where is it? It's 100th house. So, when we read, we will say just the hundreds. 7 and 26 hundredths. Okay? Here, how can we read it? What is the last number? 9. Yes, where is 9? It's the thousandths place. So, when we read it, we will say 7 and 249 thousandths. Thousandths. Okay? Now, let's determine the place value. Okay? The whole part first. Look at this part. What is this? Where is 2? 2 in ones. Yes, 2 is the ones place. Ones. Yes, ones. Okay. What about 6? 6 in tens place. Yes, tens. Tens. What about 7? 7, I hear you. Yes, yes. Hundreds. 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 Okay. What about 1? It's 1,000. Isn't it? 1,000. Yes. So it's in the thousands place. Thousands place. Look at me. Thousands. thousands, thousands, okay? Thousands. So again, ones, ones, tens, tens, hundreds, hundreds, thousands, thousands, okay? What about the decimal fraction? What is this? Yes, we know it from the last year. It's decimal point. Yes, it's decimal point. Decimal point. Yes. And what is this? What about this? 3/10. Yes, 3/10. So it's in the tens place. Tens. 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 What about it? Hundreds. Yes. Hundreds. Hundreds. And nine. Nine is thousands. Thousands. Okay? Thousands. Thousands. Okay? Now, what about value? What about value? What is the value of 2? What is the value of 2? 2 in the ones that mean itself 2. What about 6? 6 in the tens that mean 60. Yes. What about 7? 7 in hundreds that mean 700. 700. What about 1? It's in thousands. So it's 1,000. It's 1,000. And the point. Okay? As itself. What about 3? It's 3/10. It's 3/10. Yes, 3/10. Put 3 and put the point and 0. 3/10. What about 8? 800s. 800s. Yes. We will put 0 instead of 3 and put the point and 0 instead of these numbers. Okay? What about 9? Yes, 9 thousands. 9 thousands. How we write 9 thousands? We said before, thousands is the third house after the decimal point. So 9, 0, 0 and the point. Okay? It's 9 thousands. 9 thousands. Okay? Complete. The place value of 3 in this number. What is the place value of 3 in this number? Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3. First, second, third. The third house after the point, it's thousands. Again, the third house after point is thousands. Okay, thousands. Number 2, the value of 5 in this number. Okay, where is 5? Here. First, second. 5 is in the second house. That means it's hundreds. Hundreds. So the value will be 500. 500. 500. Yes. Write the numbers in word form. Okay. Number 1, we will read the number from left to right. 7, 7, and 263,000. Yes. Now we will write it. 7 and 200. 63 thousands. Thousands. Okay? What about this number? Yes, the first step, we will read it. 109. 109. And 8,000. 8,000. Okay. 100. 9, comma. After the whole finished, we put comma and say and. It's the point. And it's the point. And 8,000. I hope all of you understand this lesson today. Goodbye.